It's Week 18 of the NFL, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He's been guided by his field vision all season and has seen...
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jair Alexander with the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the pilots of this offense, their rookie quarterback from Michigan.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 23. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it on the draw, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the back.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Going run again with Jacobs. He breaks a tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Second and 10 now. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series, and instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Goff. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's trying another one deep. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running on first here with Jacobs. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they bring him down around the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
And the Packers first down.
They stick with Jacobs. He'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Able to get it to Reed. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in by Cup. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Lloyd running dead ahead. Room inside the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Second and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 5 yards on that play, but third and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like. They'll try and throw it here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Bates' kick is up and good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down to the 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On first down, it's Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's third and short. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Motioning the tight end now. Goff on first and 10. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. They give to Gibbs on the option. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll motion a tight end left. First down throw from Goff. That's completed right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. And he gets in, touchdown! The Lions tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Reed will go in motion right. From the 32. He'll get this to Cup. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers. Dropping back to throw. Cup on the catch. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He completes it in traffic. Touchdown, Green Bay. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push their lead to 6. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Running back, motioning right. From the gun, Goff. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Gibbs now from the gun. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Quay Walker. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Goff setting to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Packers will take over possession. They've got first down from the 31. Slot man in motion left. Running right. Here's Jacobs. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. They're going play action. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off here to Lloyd. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll throw it. Watson with the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's Reed on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they take him down right along the 30.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Running right is Lloyd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play the foot.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
The Lions offense returning to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On first down, it's Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This reeled in by Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Goff. He finds Laporta.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On target to Musgrave. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Setting up a throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, ball at the 36. He'll throw it yet again. This is reeled in by Reed. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 43. That's taken in by Cup. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. They are throwing it again. Forced it. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
A
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They've got first down from the 31. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. They go play action here. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves him with 3rd and 10. He'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one carries on. Out of the shotgun, Goff. This one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Going run again with Jacobs. Room to run inside the 20. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for him.
He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Chased out to his right. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Packers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. From midfield now. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now off play action. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 8 yards, but they still need 12 now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Nearly an interception on that play, and that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
1st down throw from Goff. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Goff working from the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Throwing again, it's Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll try and take an option left side. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action with Goff. Laporta with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 1st down, he keeps it left on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Play action on 1st down. Gets this one to Watson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36. Cup on the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Watson with the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. All right, here we go, 2nd down. He sent a man in motion. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Goff setting to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Off play action. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing is gone. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
17.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got Watson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They stick with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 15 yards on first down, Packers.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. That's complete to Musgrave. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers leading by 7. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On 1st down, it's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Throwing deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Cut Williams, and it's complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
13 yards on the play.
Goff on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They take a knee here, and that's going to close out the regular season with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.